Good morning, friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. It is another glorious day in Melbourne here today. The summer has hit us with a bang. Wait, replay. No, it's another wet and gloomy day in Melbourne today. I don't know where summer is. It's definitely not here in Melbourne. The weather forecast for today is wet and a chilly 15 degrees. We're going to be celebrating my daughter Tiffany's graduation day today. She is finally graduating from university. She finished her degree. It took her 4 years to finish, and we are immensely proud of her. And I had bought a couple of dresses to wear today, or to choose from to wear today, and both of them were summer dresses. But with the weather that's here, I won't be able to wear either of them unless I put a coat on them. So let's make a coffee and get this day started. I have to say, I do love it when I wake up in the morning and it's still almost dark enough that the Christmas decorations are all still visible. This is what I worked on yesterday, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I converted basically all the red decorations into white and introduced the rope, the little timber bead rope here. Very happy with how it looks, and I love this year's Christmas tree. I don't have the lights twinkling. I prefer them to be all lit up at once. It just gives that lovely romantic glow to the tree, especially at night when it's still dark. The Christmas presents underneath the Christmas tree are looking a little bit bare. I really have to get my act together and start wrapping things this week. I will get to it. Maybe not today. Today, though, I am going to be wrapping up the giveaway. I contacted the winner and she got back to me, and we finally organized it all and it's all ready to go. So I'll be wrapping that up this morning and then sending it off to her. Hopefully she'll enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed using mine. Let's go and have the coffee in my front porch today. It's starting to look a little bit worse for wear. I love the way I set it up. You would have seen my video early in the year. Went to TK Maxx and bought these cushions. They've lasted well, except the welcome one is completely faded. I mean, you can still see the writing, but it's just faded. So I'd like to reuse it up and replace it. I still love the throw. That's lovely. I think the colours have just lasted, and the yellow strap cushion, I think it's just mellowed in colour. So I think it's just a welcome cushion that I need to replace. My flower pots out here need a little bit of loving care. I need to remove the dead flowers and maybe trim them all back. And this section at the front, I've cut back the iris. Those little stumps are the iris bulbs. I was waiting for them to dry so that I can pull them out. This area is starting to look a little bit too wild when the iris shoot up in the spring, and I don't like the look of it anymore. So I've got this ground cover that I've planted. It needs trimming back. It really does. The garden needs a little bit of care, but it's been just horrible weather and I just haven't had the time for it. So anyway, if you've got any ideas of how I can store the iris, I need to pull them out. Doubled in quantity. I think I planted maybe 15 here, but anyway, when I pull them out I'll be able to tell you how many there are. But I have a ground cover which shoots pretty pink flowers, and I have a couple of flowers in there as well, but it's just looking yucky. So I need to do a front porch redo, pull out the iris, and I think you store them in the fridge to get them to grow, but they're just soaking wet. I don't know whether they come out cleanly at all. So anyway, this is a project that's coming up. I don't know whether I'll get it done before Christmas or in the new year. I don't know what to do to give it a little bit of height for some symmetry. Anyone have any ideas? I don't want something that's too big. Originally we used to have lavender here, like at that front. that lavender there, but it just grows too big too quickly, and so it looks really messy. You can see I have some more lavender here. Those bushes I actually cut back severely this winter, almost to the ground, and they've already bushed up big like that. So I don't want to have lavender here. Tried it, it didn't work, it just got too big. So I've tried the iris, but they only really bloom in the springtime leading into summer. So I really want something with a little bit of height that doesn't get too big, that doesn't require a lot of water. All the plants that I plant here need to really be able to fend for themselves. Those plants do really well. They're native Australian, some sort of ground cover. I took a clipping of it from a walk at my favourite park once, and basically they've just grown from there. So anyway, so if you've got any ideas on what I can do here on this garden bed, I'd really appreciate it, because I really have run out of ideas on what I can put in here to give it a little bit of interest all year round. So I'm just going to sit back, have my coffee, and enjoy the quiet before the day starts. Let me fill you in actually on a little bit. Last night for dinner, I ended up making Mongolian stir fry. That was yummy. Tonight we're going out for dinner to celebrate Tiffany's graduation. Then that means that tomorrow night I'll be making nachos. I love knowing what's planned ahead in my meal prep. An update on my knee. Last night I was sitting on the couch with it elevated, and I suddenly moved and realized that it didn't hurt. And so I cautiously started moving it around, stretching it out, bending it, and then I got up and Kevin was sitting on the couch next to me, and I started walking in front of him, up and back, and he looked at me like I was a crazy woman. What are you doing? And I said, don't you notice anything? And he said, no, what? And I said, am I limping? And he said, no. I said, yes, my knee's gotten better, just suddenly like that. Mind you, I had taken a Voltaren in the afternoon, but that would have been a good 5-6 hours beforehand. So it wasn't that, and I had done my physio exercises that morning for the first time since leaving the hospital. So maybe that had a huge impact in it. I don't know. Anyway, I've woken up this morning and I'm not limping. I'm just counting my blessings and enjoying it. I don't know that I'll be able to wear heels today with whatever I wear. I'm just going to take it easy and maybe wear jeans and a jumper to go to the graduation, and just zhuzh it up with a nice handbag and a nice necklace. But yes, I'm extremely excited that I could have my knee fully functional at the moment. Anyway, I think you're probably bored of looking at my garden, so I'll wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to quickly open the ASOS Face and Body Advent Calendar for day 14. Ooh, I hope all these don't fall down. They look like they're about ready to topple over. Yeah. Let me just put that way. Okay. That's a bit better. So day 14. This seems quite large. Oh, it is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, adaptogens, and coconut water. My goodness, could they make the writing any smaller? There must be a face spray. So you spray it on your face. I'm not sure whether it'll be a setting. I don't think it's a... So it's the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, adaptogens, and coconut water. This looks lovely. I don't have any Mario Badescu skincare products, so I'm really keen to try this out. So today is going to be a very short day. I recorded a little bit of my morning activities, but today we're going to be celebrating my daughter's graduation. She's graduating from her degree. They're having the graduation at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. We need to head off quite soon, so I'd like to be able to record the speech, because I always find at graduation ceremonies that the speech is so motivational that I still remember mine from when I graduated. So if I can, and it's a good speech, I'll try and insert it here. Depending on how much time I have left over today. We're heading out now, and then straight afterwards we'll probably pop back for a little bit to just check on our pets and then go out for dinner. So most of the editing for this morning's vlog is done and ready to go. All I need to do is insert this bit, the section in the pantry when I open the Advent wine calendar, and then if I can, a little bit of the graduation ceremony. If I can't add it in the video straight after this little segment, then it'll be into...
Students chose to study with RMIT. We celebrate our diversity, and our students and staff come from many cultures and backgrounds.
You first started, ups and downs, new world is uncharted. Journey forward, ain't for the hate-hearted. Life is a movie, you are the started. You keep on the grind, set the ropes and long to the finish line. But here it is, and we're glad you made it. The world is yours, now it's time to take it.
And in life, it is the moments that matter. Days like this one are important markers on your life journey. And ceremonies can be few and far between in modern life. Certainly the last 2 years have taught us not to take anything for granted. So let this one be meaningful. Graduating today means that you have persisted through some of the most unusual years imaginable. It shows you are determined to achieve, that you have the capacity to adapt and the strength to swim against the tide. And more than anything, it demonstrates that you are resilient. And this is the most valued characteristic of our time.
Okay, let's get to day 14 of the Waterloo Wine Advent Calendar. Today's wine is a Shiraz, a Windy Peak Shiraz, Heathcote Hilltops 2018. This looks absolutely divine. Okay, so we're off to my daughter's graduation ceremony. 4 years. The poor thing, she had 2 years of lockdowns during which she was completing her degree. So it's been quite challenging for her. So we're super proud of her having finished it. And afterwards, we're off to celebrate this wonderful occasion with her. So thank you for hanging out with me for Vlogmas Day 14. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, do consider subscribing. Hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.